Hi, my name is Chris Ford and I'm the founder of Tap2Tag. And I've got about 3 minutes to convince you why investing in Tap2Tag might be a good idea. So let's get cracking. Now consider you have a child that's got a complex medical condition. Now try and recall her medication. Now let's add a little bit of stress to the situation. Now try and remember that medication again. When you're in high levels of stress, the brain's ability to recall critical information is significantly impaired. And that's one of the reasons we created Tap2Tag Medical Alert. I wanted to create a system where I could carry my medical information with me wherever I went. And with the advent of things called wearable tech, the logical solution seemed to be able to create a Tap2Tag wristband. By tapping a mobile phone against one of these wristbands, my medical information will appear on a first responder's mobile phone in the event of an emergency. We've harnessed a new technology built into most mobile phones sold throughout the world called near-field communication, or NFC. In an emergency, a first responder simply taps their NFC-enabled phone against the wristband, and within about 30 seconds, my critical medical information simply appears on their phone. There are no apps to download, it simply appears. Recently we heard from a paramedic who works for St. John Ambulance. He attended a patient and upon scanning his Tap2Tag wristband was amazed at how much information he'd stored on his own medical condition. He'd even uploaded a copy of his last ECG report. So when the ambulance turned up for this patient, it took just 30 seconds to transfer the information. The patient was whisked off to A&E and survived, mainly due to the prompt action of the St. John Ambulance personnel, but in part to the fact that the patient was wearing a Tap2Tag wristband. Anyone with a complex medical condition is advised by healthcare professionals to carry something with them that contains details of their medical history. Now, we don't charge a subscription for the Tap2Tag service, but the margins we make on each sale of each wristband exceeds 50%. But the ability of Tap2Tag to integrate into other systems in the future will of course attract a small subscription charge. So why do we need your hard-earned money? Since we launched the product in May 2014, we've been gathering momentum and traction in many markets. But we've been getting significant interest from overseas, including America, Europe, and even Africa. So we need investment to drive these markets forward. We'll soon be starting trials with the NHS, particularly with their learning disability teams, to see how patients can maintain their own medical profiles, but also carry things such as care plans and patient passports with them wherever they go. There's an opportunity here for you to invest in a business that's got some sound financial principles, but also a strong underlying ethic that could save a person's life. And I'm so pleased to say that in the last 6 months we know of at least 4 people whose lives have been saved because they wore a Tap2Tag wristband. How many opportunities will you be looking at today that can boast the same thing? Thanks for your time.